Good evening. Welcome back to Gina Explores. Out again round Lowestoft. Continuing where I left off the last one. I tried to get this building that I'm coming up to now, but my battery had died. So let me turn you around. Okay, so yeah, this building was something to do with the wartime coastal defences. All those windows were open and had like machine gun emplacements in them. The middle one had a big gun of some description in there. I've seen the photograph from around about 1943, but I haven't been able to find it since, which is really frustrating. There's quite a high lip around the roof as well. Yeah, the building on the side was added. I'm looking at the design of it, probably added in the 1960s, 70s maybe. So it's not original. I was looking at an aerial photograph yesterday with my friend Olivia, and yeah, we found this on a 1944 aerial photograph. I will try and find that again and insert that, and if I can find the pictures of it from wartime when it was bristling with guns, I will include it. But yeah, that's that one. Yeah, so I'm walking back along the front now. Well, towards the front, excuse me, I have a real tickly throat today. So I'm going to go down to this end of North Beach and look at the wrecked, destroyed anti-tank gun emplacement. Oh, excuse me. And then walk back along the sea wall to see the remains of the defences that run all the way along there. There is the remains of another emplacement and pillbox that you can see the apertures from. And then we'll walk back up to Ness Point. So I'll bring you back when I get to the beach. See you in a minute. Beach, I don't know how well you're going to hear me because of the wind, but we are in a broken machine gun and anti-tank emplacement. So the smashed up bits of concrete all over the show. There is an aperture there. There's another one up there. They were apparently, but they don't look like it to me. But then, come on, Liv. Yeah, so let's go over here a minute. Last time I was here, the tide was in, so that round column there looks remarkably like a spigot mortar, which is pretty cool. Yeah, looks like that's the top there, possibly, or it was another a bit low down for an anti-aircraft thing, but I'm not entirely sure. It's very difficult to tell now. But there would have been two walls running all the way down there as far as Ness Point, which would have been filled with all kinds of nastiness to stop the Germans if they came across this way. But yeah, well, I'm going to continue on down, get back up on the seawall down there, and I'll bring you back periodically along as and when I see something of interest. See you in a bit. Yeah, just spotted some like rubber hose in there. Probably is left over from the war. I don't know what it would be used for. Maybe like electrical cable or pumping fuel through to set this thing on fire when the Germans did come. It's all very interesting. Can't really tell an awful lot of what's what anymore. It's all so far gone and smashed up. But you can see there's definitely two distinct walls. And Olive is just refusing to walk. She always does. And now she's interested in the dog over there. We're not going over there, Olive. It's a bit crazy windy, so yeah, I'm going to shut off, and if I see something interesting I'll bring you back. Alright, so I'll come to this bit. I doubt that's original beach scaffolding. It says I can see another set of steps a little bit further along, and I reckon I've got 15 minutes before the 10 minutes before the sea gets up to it. So I'm gonna go for that one. I haven't seen any other apertures or anything in the wall. I haven't discovered any more remains of bunkers or anything yet. But as soon as I do, I'll let you know. quite fascinating walking along there, seeing the amount of concrete there was. I mean, it's like a good like 2 feet, 3 feet thick in some places. That would have taken, and it's all got the rebar through it, so it's reinforced. So it would have taken a couple of decent sized shells to take it down. They didn't do things by halves. There's a bit of twisted rebar there by the seagull, which is pretty cool. But yeah, nothing overly interesting just yet. I'll bring you back in a minute. Yeah, well, that's a bit annoying. I don't think I can climb up there. I might be able to. It'd probably be easier to turn back. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that'd come down to the beach. I mean, I've got a minute. Might get wet feet, but yeah, I'll go back, get on top of this, and then walk back along. Cool. Come on, Olive. I know you don't like backing up. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Oh dear, Olive does not like the water. Come on in. Bless her. Yeah, I know, Mummy cut it fine, I know. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, go get up there and bring you back when I'm back up on the wall. So yeah, just coming on a bit more up on the seawall now. There's some metalworks there. Obviously there'd have been like probably had wooden slats, scaffold type planks screwed to it maybe. Somewhere along here there's a couple of bits with apertures in there, which is apparently a machine gun emplacement. As soon as I see it, I'll bring you back. Right, so yeah, but a little bit further along, there's a lot more concrete here than before. So maybe it was like paved down there. It's so, as I said, it's so difficult to tell. All this bit was undercover, and it's falling in on itself. Excuse me, I have a really tickly throat tonight. Yeah, it's yeah, and there's some more of that piping. By the look of it going along. Yeah, so that would have likely have pumped like the World War II, right? Well, what was the later developed into napalm, horrible stuff. Just in case the Germans got across the first wall, and they'd have obviously set it on fire and unalived them all. Pretty brutal, but it was total war. I think we're coming up to the ruined bunker bit. So as soon as I see it, I'll bring you back. Anyway, yeah. So there's a brick line bit there. So that would have been one of the. Oh look, there we go. There's an aperture just behind the railing from the stairs. So yeah, this was the probable spigot mortar as well. The round cylindrical thing. So yeah, this was a anti-tank gun and a machine gun emplacement, if I remember correctly, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this would be the one to climb down at low tide. I don't want to get stuck down there. But yeah, you see all the bricks and everything. Possible hexagonal shape, if you look at that. Quite likely, or maybe it was a Suffolk square going by the that square bit of concrete, reinforced concrete there. Virtually impossible to tell now. Yeah, carrying on. I think it's just random broken concrete from here on in. I don't think there's anything else of any real interest. So if there isn't, I'll bring you back at Ness Point and wrap this up. What I've just spotted, some brick walls. So, but yeah, what they were part of has obviously been lost to history now. But it's pretty cool. Definitely wartime brick. Yeah, there's nothing more yet. So yeah, there's a view back down all the way along. You can definitely see where there was two defensive walls, one behind the other. Yeah, Shame it's so smashed up, but you know, it's been 80 years of dealing with the North Sea, so that is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Right, so this is Ness Point, the furthest easterly point on the UK mainland. Normally I would stand here and say I'm the most furthest easterly person in the country, but that chap out there fishing's beat me to that today. Yeah, so yeah, gonna wrap this one up here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back hopefully soon with another one. A bit short today, but I didn't have much time. So yeah, give us a like, leave us a comment if you got this far, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one very soon. Take it easy, people.